Wilayah, Persekutuan. This masjid was built in 1997 and it was completed in the year 2000. This is a government-funded mosque. At the point that it was built, the budget was 250 million ringgit. Okay, way back in 1997. So now this mosque is 25 years old. Part of the reason for the really high cost is that we cover 33 acres of land. This is the biggest masjid in terms of floor area in the whole of Malaysia, but not in terms of capacity. Our capacity is 17,000 people, and I will show you the breakdown when we are
Bigger
inside.
than National Mosque.
Yes, much bigger. National Mosque, I think, is 15. Yeah.
And Shah Alam is the one with the highest.
24,000. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And what we have done with this masjid is that we have taken elements from all around the world and incorporated it within our own mosque. So this was actually the vision of our PMX, who was then the finance minister. He took a few ideas and asked and commissioned the architects to do a masjid which incorporates features from Turkey, Iran, India, Egypt. There's a bit of Malaysia, and there's a sixth one, and for the life of me, I cannot remember. I will come back to you.
Iraq.
We saw some like Oman on the photos.
Oh yeah. Those are just mosques in general.
Oh. Is there enough parking for 17,000 people?
You'll be surprised, actually. There will be a bit of a congestion.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really get full to 17,000 all the time. It gets full on Hari Raya. And also on Ramadan.
But there's no nearby public transport, right? Like
No,
LRT, MRT, no.
No,
Okay.
so your last leg will have to be by Grab.
Oh.
So this is, unfortunately, it's not very walkable.
Okay.
But thankfully, most of our tourists are overseas, like they're foreigners. And this year we had a high number of Spanish and Dutch tourists. It's very random. And a lot of Vietnamese. It's very random. This is why we actually supply Dutch Quran as well. Yeah, and Spanish Quran as well.
Is it the main entrance from here? Is a bus route or
Yeah, so if there's a bus load, then they have to come by special arrangement, because the way that we do our tours is like this. We keep our groups small so we can have a conversation. We're not somebody carrying a banner and a loudspeaker. that will like spoil the entire vibe of this masjid. So this tour is very unique in that sense. The sixth country is Morocco.
Yes. Morocco, okay, yeah.
Thanks to you. I've been doing this for 8 years and I still forget. What is also special about this mosque is that we allow you to go, you meaning non-Muslims, we allow people to come into the mosque, into the heart of the mosque. So if you go to Putrajaya or Masjid Hidayah, there will be a rope area you can like peer in, and then you have your zoom lens and hope for the best. Right? Here we actually allow you to go into the mosque and also to observe the prayer. Why do we do this? Because we feel that there is when there is a lack of knowledge, that's when people start feeling suspicious of each other.
Tak kenal, tak cinta.
Correct. So we open our doors. Come. That's
Okay.
like, come. Take a look at what we're doing. Okay. So that is the background of the mosque. So to talk about the eclectic elements. So what we have, we start with Morocco. So if you all turn around, you're going to see the scallop arches, right? So we have 5 main entryways, and all of them are marked by these scallop arches. This is entrance B. So we have A, B, C, D, E. And this influence of Morocco actually continues to all the arches and porticos that we see all around us. So this is a theme of the entire mosque. You're going to see, do you see that blue dome there?
Yes.
Yeah? So that is actually mosaic pieces, mosaic tiles stuck on. If you look at it, it's not painted on, it's like tile work. This inspiration comes from Isfahan in Iran.
It's like the Islamic museum.
Yes. And we have 22 domes here. 22 domes. You'll get a much better view when we go outside, and thankfully the rain has cleared up. So like very good timing. And I think with the cloud action, we're going to have good sunset. Okay, so one of the reasons that this mosque is so costly is because it's marble floor, marble walls, and most of the marble here comes from Malaysia, except for
From Ipoh, is it?
Langkawi.
Langkawi.
except for two walls, which I will show you. Two walls which come from India. The architect of this mosque is a lady. Yes. So like very
Malaysian?
Malaysian lady.
Oh,
Yeah.
so our Malaysian Zaha Hadid.
Yes, our Malaysians are added with less curves and a lot more conservatism. But I think in bringing together all these features, I think she did a really good job because it seems to work very seamlessly. The external bit of the masjid, and this is something I can't really show you, so I have to show the photo. The external, we get our inspiration from the Blue Mosque in Turkey, the Sultan Ahmad Mosque. So this is them with a budget for 5 minarets, and this is us with 2 minarets. Okay, so we copied the external bit, the whole motif of it, because as you know, Turkey was the center of the Ottoman Empire and they ruled for quite some time. So their mosques are very distinct. They have a lot of domes sitting on each other and a lot of wide open spaces inside. So we drew upon that inspiration.
So, the design is inspired by the design, or is it by the architect? Like, this is built by the grand architect, right?
Yeah, so the Blue Mosque is like 1600s.
Yeah.
So I think there was maybe a brief, let's incorporate some of Turkey in it. So here we are, we have Turkey in it.
Do we actually have why
Copyright?
is there rubber? No, the printout on this.
Yes we do. So
okay.
in front of that room just now,
Yeah.
we have. I
Then we
believe
don't
we
need
have-
to, so that we can put all this inside.
Sure.
Interesting.
I have
yes,
the soft
yeah.
copy
Oh,
actually. if
great.
you want.
Okay, thank
Would
you.
you be able to share that?
Yes, sure. Please
That'd be
remind
so
me.
cool.
Yeah.
Please remind me. I'll send it through Azza. Okay, so now we are going to go inside the mosque. Okay, so whenever you're ready. But meanwhile, while everybody's like gathering their excitement, I just want to ask you, do you know what Islam means?
5 pillars.
5 pillars? Okay, because we grew up with Muslims right beside you. But do you know what actually Islam means?
Yes.
Yes?
It's 5 pillars. You have to accept.
No, that's one of the elements of Islam. But the word Islam?
Admission.
Submission.
Submission, sorry.
Submission, yes. It's a voluntary submission. What are we submitting? We are submitting our desire. Who are we submitting to? We are submitting to God. Who is God? God is the one who created all of us, you and me. So it's not my God, He's everybody's God. And we submit our desires in obedience to Him, but we do it voluntarily. So nobody can force anyone to be a Muslim. Yeah, it comes through an own journey of learning, a spiritual journey. And if at the end of the day, the person comes to the conclusion that yes, I think there is a God, like I'm quite convinced about it, and I believe that the instruction of God came through the Prophet Muhammad. I believe that makes that person Muslim. But in believing or following Prophet Muhammad, maybe we'll come back to this chart in a while. But basically, the belief of the Prophet is that we believe in all the prophets that the Jews and the Christians believe in. Alright? So by accepting Muhammad, I'm automatically accepting Jesus and Moses and Adam. And then like I don't know how many of you are of Christian background, okay? So if I'm talking Greek here, just like stop me. But basically we adopt and we follow and love and respect all the prophets that came before. And Muslims also believe that Jesus had no father. We believe that he was born to Virgin Mary, the Prophet Maryam. We don't doubt that she got pregnant and gave birth. We believe that he himself is a miraculous creation, but we believe that he's a man and not a god. So by accepting Muhammad, I have to accept all the prophets that came before. If I say that I am not really convinced about any of these prophets, like I am not so convinced about them, then I'm disqualified from Islam. So Islam comes as part of a package. You have to like have the whole baggage, a package of all the prophets that came before. Okay, so this will be a bit relevant when I explain things. So now we're going to go inside the mosque. So what's the protocol? The protocol is I cannot speak loudly inside there. Okay, so I'll have to be a bit soft, and because of that, can you please stick very close to me? Please don't wander off. don't worry, you are in the photographer's group. I will show you all the symmetries and whatnot. Okay. So if you're ready, cut across, and you'll be coming out the other side. Yeah. Come in and please take your time. We're not going to go without you. So welcome.
Wow, so beautiful.
Thank you. Peaceful. First time in a mosque? No. So this is the heart of the mosque. This is where the action happens. Yeah. So do you know how many times
The
a day?
height of this dome compared to the blue mosque, how is it? How is that different?
I can't really say. I can't really do a side-by-side comparison, but I do know that this one is 45 meters high and 30 meters across. And it's not just one dome. If you look at it, it's like one dome sitting on four half domes. To give it greater height, we don't need to have a dome in a mosque. It is more for acoustics, right? So when the prayer takes place, as you will see in a while, then you will see how important it is for the voice to be very, very clear, right? So as I said, we have 22 domes. So we've got like 5 here, and then like you see the little recesses, we've got domes in there as well, and some domes outside which can only be seen by drone. Okay.
Is the purpose of the dome to enhance the
acoustics.
acoustics?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just for acoustics. So if you were to go to a mosque in China, for example, it will look just like a temple. Apart from Arabic writing, it's it's like the normal.
The ones in Xi'an.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Which is the Masjid China was like built from that. So we don't need to have a dome for a mosque, nor do we need that bulan sabit. We don't need that. It's just a decorative feature.
What is that for?
The crescent.
Yeah.
It's just a decorative
That's
feature.
very cool.
The Ottoman Empire used to use the crescent moon as their logo, and like for this mosque, because we adopted the Ottoman architecture, we also adopted the crescent moon, but it has no religious significance at all. Yeah. Okay, so if we look around, can you guess how many people can fit in just on the red carpet alone?
The one that says 17,000 at maximum.
Yes, but the 17,000 is actually split up. Yeah.
So 5,000.
Yes, spot on. 5,000 here. And then the women are upstairs.
Upstairs. First
So
floor,
we-
is it?
Yes. So it reminds me of, like when we were young, we had the panggung wayang and the reserve class was upstairs.
Yeah.
So the women,
The VIPs.
the women get the top floor there. Okay. So are we good? Can we go to the center?
Yes.
All right.
So now when they are praying, they are facing the west, right?
That way. So we're facing the direction of Mecca.
That is a west part.
To us is west. Yeah. So you can see that the interior of the mosque, we also follow the blue mosque in terms of its spaciousness. If you see, there's a lot of space. There's a lot of open spaces, a lot of open areas. And there is always like, my God, I'm so loud. The mosque is very symmetrical. So all you need to do is look for the center point, and then you're fine.
Must be difficult to clean out there.
There used
So
to be a
high.
chandelier, we got rid of it.
So hard. Very hard to clean. Very hard to clean.
Very hard.
Yeah.
Okay. So while they're taking photos, let me tell you a bit about this wall here. Okay, I'll give the photos to you. Do you remember I said that two marble walls come from India? Yes. Right? So this comes from Jaipur and also the Jaipur side. So if it comes from Jaipur, then do you want to guess what the design inspiration is?
Mughal.
Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal.
Mughal.
Yeah, is it Mughal?
Yeah.
Mughal, yeah.
That whole
Yes.
is from India.
Yes. So by that I mean the design ideas from India, and also the way that we do it. We start with a piece of plain marble, and then we carve out the shape that we want. We inlay it with semi-precious stones. So this is exactly how they do it in India. And how do I know that? It is because the people who did this wall are the descendants of
Taj Mahal.
people who are maintaining the Taj Mahal originally built. So exactly the same technology, same materials. So we've got two beautiful walls here, like one here and one outside.
Are we allowed to go closer?
Okay, we can go a bit closer. I just didn't want to photobomb the baby. This is as far as we can go. So if you just look at this dotted line, this is as far as you can go. So this, I mean, don't worry, it's like, they're not really zappy, it's just like the jet. So this is where the zoom lens comes in very handy. So while you're looking at all this, I will just explain, because you're all now looking at the wall. So you see flowers, and then you see a bit of geometry, and then do you see Arabic writing? Can you spot it?
Up there.
Yeah, so we have circle, rectangle, rectangle. Yeah, so that's all actually Arabic writing. Okay, firstly, for this wall, why is it placed here? And why is it not placed there?
Facing Mecca.
Facing Makkah. Yeah. So this is like the anchor of the mosque. And so for any mosque that you go to after this, just look for the pretty wall. There's only one pretty wall. Okay, one wall stands out. Okay? So the pretty wall will always be facing Makkah. As a clue, there will be like that cave. And as another clue, there will be the wooden stand there. Yeah, called the mihrab. This is where the sermons are given. So the mihrab is usually a higher plane, so that the imam or the leader of the mosque can be seen.
Also, the Imam stands,
Yeah, so it magnifies.
he stands up there.
Yeah. So on Fridays, when he has to give his speech, when he does his prayer, he is level with everybody else, like where this guy is sitting.
Oh, when he's there is when?
Like Friday prayers, when he has to give a speech.
Oh,
so
only
he will
then.
be standing up there and addressing the congregation.
I see.
So and
How
just
many
like,
Imams are there?
in this mosque 9?
9.
Yeah, one grand imam and then the backups.
Oh. Are they paid by
Was that
Jakim?
recorded?
What?
Yeah, she's taking it now.
Okay, the backup.
So are they
So
paid
they are
by
all on the
Jakim?
government payroll.
Jakim or
I think it's Jakim.
Jakim? Oh.
Yeah, but don't quote me. I know that the mosque reports to Jakim, so
Oh.
but it's a government payroll, and we do need those 9 people because this mosque is very active.
What is the qualification? Like, do they need to?
I
know?
I believe there are some strict qualifications. I think that most of our imams are like doctor holders.
PhD?
Yeah.
Oh.
So there are some quite high qualifications, but I personally don't know what they are.
Are they all Malay speaking or
Malays,
Arabic speaking?
I think I wouldn't be surprised if they are all memorizers of the Quran, but I wouldn't be able to say for certain. So the way that we work, we're all volunteers. So we're not like on the payroll of the masjid. So we work kind of like autonomously. So we don't really go too much into the administration. I think sometimes the less we know the better.
Oh, okay.
We can. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just thinking because it's pretty quiet. Do you want to take shots of yourself? If you do, let me know. I'm going to give you a few minutes to enjoy.
Are the sermons only in BM?
They are in the end with a bit of Arabic, so if it's quoting something like a hadith, which is the prophetic tradition of the Quran, it will be Arabic. By and large, it will be translated to Malay, so predominantly Malay.
Oh, any female imams?
No,
In Malaysia? Not even one.
no. Actually, in the world, in any, I would say the mainstream Islam, we don't have any female imams because that's not a job that is assigned to ladies
Oh.
for various reasons.
Okay. How long is a sermon?
Okay, good question. So we try to make it short. The tradition is to actually make the sermon short so that people don't lose interest. So on Friday, and usually for most sermons, there are 2 sermons, and in total they will be about 15 minutes.
50.
1-5.
Oh, 5. The one at 1:30, is it?
Yeah.
1:30.
Like for your Friday class.
Uh-huh.
So there will be the sermon first, the double sermon, and then but the prayers are shortened, so it makes up for the long sermon. So the sermon will be talking about all life issues. You know, it could be something like be a good neighbor. It could be something like be thankful. It doesn't necessarily have to be heavy, but it is something that is good to remind the congregation of.
So only once a week the sermon.
Only once a week. And then we have sermons on Hari Raya, for both Hari Raya. And again, it will be the same thing. So if it's a Hari Raya Puasa, right, then it will be like, be thankful for your blessings, you know, you've been starving yourself for a month, so be more empathetic to the poor. You know, those kind of very general messages.
During fasting month, is the sermon every day?
No. So the sermon is only every Friday for the Friday prayers, and for the we don't have so we have the Eid prayers, so there will be the morning sermon after before the Eid prayers, and then for Tarawih we actually have very very long prayers. It could last 1 hour, 2 hours.
The dinner one, you mean?
So we buka puasa,
Yeah.
and then we have the Isha prayers, which is the night prayer, and then after that we have Tarawih. Tarawih is the only night prayer that is done in the mosque. Customarily, we don't have night prayers in the mosque, but this is the exception. It's not compulsory. People who want to come can come, and you don't have to stay all night. You can just do whatever you are capable of doing. It's every night for Ramadan, starting the night before Ramadan starts. Because in the Islamic day, our day starts at sunset. So the first day of Ramadan will be sunset the night before.
Does the imam have to be certain age?
Not necessarily, but because he's employed, then by law he will be a certain age. He has to be a certain level of knowledge and integrity and character.
Oh, okay.
So ideally he must know how to decide the Quran well.
Is there a retirement age? So
Again, we're talking about, like, if we're talking Islamically, there's no start age or end age, right? So in the past we had very very young imams, and even I'm looking towards Hafiz school, the memorizers of the Quran, and they are training sort of like teenagers to be the imam for the Tarawih prayers. So there's no age. As long as you're still sound of mind, you can read the Quran, you're fit, you can stand and do all the questions.
but it's not like something passed on from father to son.
No, you have to learn. You have
Okay.
to learn it.
Okay.
You have to study it. Actually, you can't. So, okay. So what's going to happen during that time is that you're going to hear the call for prayer. All right. And then from the call of prayer, there'll be we will have about a 7-8 minute window to come back here. So I will sit you down here, and then you can observe the prayer from the back. And I think if you no, because that's a ladies area. So we have an guest area. First we'll get a chair, otherwise you can sit on the floor. And I think please be careful. The floor is slippery, and we've just had rain. And because marble is shiny by nature, you really can't see the puddles. So please be careful. Unless you have very good insurance.
No, we don't want to break a bone.
Okay, so they've already put markers where there are problematic puddles. And you can just walk ahead and turn left at the very end. I'm just going to wait for the rest of the questions. We are equipped. Okay, so this is the Prophet's chart, and you'll see that there's a lot of overlap with Christianity. So we have the same belief. We started with Adam and Eve, right? And we believe that that's the mother and father of humankind.
Okay.
And then they were cast out of paradise and sent onto earth.
Yeah.
And from then they sort of reproduced and started having children, going all the way down. So what happened is that God did not just send them down without guidance. He actually sent 124,000 prophets and messengers to all communities. Whether they're Arab or Chinese or Indian, every community had a prophet. And the job of that prophet was to just give one message, which is worship God alone.
You mean this 124,000 is from 600 AD?
From beginning of time.
That means some are not born yet.
No, so it's done. So this is the final prophet. Okay, Muhammad, this is who we follow, right?
Oh.
But we also have to believe in all the other prophets as
Oh,
well.
so
as-
everyone here is a prophet.
yeah,
Even
So-
Adam and Eve.
Yes, Adam is, Eve isn't. So you see, like maybe it's a bit subtle. Like the bright yellow are prophets, the red are the mighty prophets.
Mighty.
Yeah. So we have 5 main prophets, 5 of the great prophets. We have Noah, the flood, Abraham, and then we have from Abraham's line on Isaac's side. Okay, we have Moses. But above that, we have Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, Jonah. Okay. And going all the way down, we have David, Solomon,
King David, you mean? Yeah.
and King Solomon. Yes.
Okay.
2 very rich prophets, and he had an amazing voice, right? He had a golden voice, and he could speak with the animals, and he was extremely rich. Then going down all the way, dotted lines, we have Zechariah, who was the father of John the Baptist. On this side, I think through the maternal line, we've got Mary, who gave birth to Jesus, and Mary's father Imran. So in Islam, the family of Imran is like one of the greatest families that ever existed. We have a chapter dedicated to the family of Imran, this cluster. We have a chapter dedicated to Mary. And in fact, Jesus is mentioned more times in the Quran than Muhammad. Yes. So why do we follow Muhammad? Because he is like, just think of this thing. The religion is always the same. Okay, worship God and don't associate partners with him. But the laws of the land change. Okay, so for example, in the time of Moses, it was quite common for the pharaohs to intermarry with the family, which nowadays is not acceptable. So this is what I mean. The laws of society changed. So the laws of society here was a lot more mature than at the beginning. All right, and so we follow him because we believe that he is the final upgrade. Think of your phone. This is the final upgrade. This is maybe iPhone 13. This might be iPhone 10. iPhone 6. Maybe landline. Okay, but it doesn't mean that they're wrong. They're all right for their present time. But the one that endures, yes, the one that endures is this one. Also, because during this time, we didn't have internet, we didn't have newspapers, we didn't have postal service, TV. So whenever a message came, it kind of died away. But during the time of Jesus and Muhammad, peace be upon him, we had international trade, we had writing, we had diplomatic relations. So society was very different. So the message has always been the same. Islam is all the way. It's just submit to what God wants you to do. But we follow Muhammad because he's the final messenger. And in accepting Muhammad, as I said, we have to accept everyone. Yeah. So we get a huge package.
So what is in the Kaaba?
I will show you.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Literally nothing.
Empty.
It's empty.
It's a direction.
But you believe that is where Allah dwells?
No. So when we say like this is Allah's house on earth, but it's symbolic. A mosque is God's house on earth.
So it's supposed to symbolize a mosque.
So this by the way is a mosque. 3 million people. The Kaaba is the first place dedicated to the worship of one God. Because people then were like idol worshippers, and so by the time we had like sort of like a one God concept which was formalized, there was nowhere for them to go. So Abraham built this house, the first house.
Significance of the meteorite.
Oh, the black stone.
Yes.
Okay, the black stone, we believe it came from heaven. It started off white, but then it absorbed the sins of people and it became black. So there are fragments of it within the Kaaba.
So Abraham built the Kaaba.
Yeah, not Muhammad. This is the house of Abraham.
But the stone
Yeah.
in Turkey, in
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of the
So it's
mosques, there
shattered.
are also
Yes,
pieces.
yes. Sulaimania Mosque. Yes,
Right.
yes. So that stone was fractured. So one of it is in the corner of the Kaaba, embedded in resin. So it's in one of the corners. But
That everybody wants to touch it, but
we touch it because the Prophet touched it, but we don't have to touch it.
The cave entrance, it looks like Uzbekistan.
Yes. Because Uzbekistan is actually inspired a lot by Persian artisanship, right?
Yeah.
So this is inspired directly from Persia.
Oh, so
So this
the tiles are from?
so these tiles are from Okay, so we start with the marble facade. So that's actually India again, following the Taj Mahal motif.
Okay.
But then underneath you see like all those grooves. They're called makarnas, if I'm not mistaken. So those like uneven, like the honeycomb look, that's from Iran.
Iran?
Yeah.
Oh, looks like the one in Uzbekistan. Yeah.
Yes, because Uzbekistan is highly influenced by Iran.
Mm. And the blue color flower?
Iran as well.
Iran? Oh. But the door is Malaysian.
The door is Malaysian. And the stones that we use for, or the semi-precious stones, so we've got malachite, tanzanite, mother of pearl, onyx, lapis lazuli.
You mean here?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
part. Oh.
So this is not painted on. This is actually like semi-precious stones embedded inside.
Oh, okay. That color is like the Shahrizab's color.
Where is Shahrizad?
Where Amir Timur is from.
Oh,
You know the
back to
Yeah.
Uzbekistan, right?
yeah Timurid Empire.
So I think it all
This
like.
is the one that they played it from inside there.
Pardon?
They played it. And
Yes, yes. Yeah,
The
from
one
inside.
out.
Yeah. So we're now outside. The dome is under.
Ah.
So this is again the Taj Mahal wall where we have the marble inlaid with semi-precious stones such as lapis lazuli, tanzanite, Quran. So
You mean
this-
the one in around?
around,
Yeah.
So it is from Surah At-Tawbah, which is chapter 9 of the Quran, and the gist of it is that this mosque is built on piety and goodness. It's actually a long thing. It says a lot more than that, but that's the summary of it.
What is the minaret used for?
So the minaret, generally in the olden times, it was for the call for prayer, the
Yeah,
azan that you
yeah.
heard. Nowadays, it's just used as decoration.
Yeah.
And also in the traditional times, it was a landmark because you just look up and if you need your way to the mosque, you just look up and you find it. So
Oh.
that's why minarets are high. One is for the call to prayer, and the other is just a compass for whoever's traveling.
Oh, okay. So is the prayer 5 times a day? Is it?
So
Called
it
from up
should
there?
have been called from up there, but now it's just decorative. I don't think it was ever used for that function.
Oh.
We just use it, just like we take the legacy of it, but the call for prayer comes from the loudspeakers now.
I see. Okay,
Traditionally,
okay.
people like say if it was built before the days of electricity, people would go up. So in towns like Morocco, Mecca, old Turkey, they would actually be yelling out from the top of the
So the imam has to climb up 100 meters. My goodness, he'll be very fit
yeah. In
Yeah.
Morocco, they use donkeys.
to go up. Oh,
It's like very wide minarets.
Yeah.
So they'll use the donkey to climb up. I don't even want to know how the cleaning up is done.
yeah. They should put a lift or something. Then it's easy to
All
go.
this mahal.
Yeah lah. No lift.
Yeah.
It's the largest mosque in Malaysia.
By floor area, it's this one.
Oh, by
By
floor.
capacity, I think it's the Blue Mosque in Shah Alam, 24,000 people.
I see.
But if you see right, the inside of our mosque is very spacious. What the Blue Mosque of Shah Alam did was that they brought the upstairs all the way to the front, so they blocked out a lot of the light. For ours, you see that the women's side is just just at the side, just at the periphery, so that we have a lot of sense of that dome being very high above us.
Ah.
7 rounds in Islam.
The 7 realms, yes, we have the 7 skies, the 7
Or
heavens.
7 we can also pronounce it as 7 realms,
Yes,
right?
we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tunku Abdul Rahman and he's 7 times Merdeka.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. 7 is
Yeah.
a bit significant in some of our worship. So when we go around the Kaaba, the black, so we do it 7 times, and then after that we, as part of the Hajj ritual, we have to walk between 2 hills 7 times. There's a historical reason. Hajar, the second wife of Abraham, was left in the desert and she was looking for water for her son's Hajj. So she went from one hill to another and back and forth 7 times. And then finally, a well was born at his feet. So we commemorate that, not so much the walking, but the fact that you are just alone in the desert and you have no choice but to surrender to God. But in surrendering, we still try to look for water, but we just surrender because at that point there was nothing there. There was no water source, nothing. So we replicate that ritual until now. So while I say that there is no magic number, there is no magic number in terms of our architecture. But there are certain things like you pray 5 times a day, and then you do certain right 7 times. Sometimes you recite certain things 33 times, but we don't actually embody that in the architecture.
Okay.
You asked about the sunlight, right? I think that jogged your memory. Because
Which one is this for?
medallions with the gold writing.
Oh, this for.
That is the name of Allah. So the 99 is this. Okay, all around. This is the main name of Allah. So the 99 are the characteristics. So his attributes, like his merciful, his kind, his forgiving. But so the smaller medallion, one is God, one is Muhammad, who is supporting the Prophet. So we followed this from Hajjah Sophia. They also had those big medallions. Their medallions are black with gold writing. So that's the inspiration. Cool. So even today, because we have a lot of windows, right? So a lot of sunlight comes in. I don't know if you noticed the stained glass windows there. Yes. The one that we saw. Yeah. So a lot of light comes in.
قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Allahu Akbar. الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها وأخرجت الأرض أثقالها وقال الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين
The most merciful, the most compassionate. Okay, so I say Assalamu alaikum to the Muslims and also good evening to all of you. It's such an honor and pleasure to have all of you here with us today. You know why? Today is really special. You know why? This is the first time this year we are doing the night tour. We started last year, it was in September, and then I did say I was going to do it on a regular basis, but I was a bit overwhelmed by other work. Especially when we were approaching Ramadan, so we actually have an iftar night also. Yeah, so that one is really quite a big event. We have multiple nights. So I haven't had the opportunity to start this, this gathering again until now. So this is why I see today is a big event, because I just want to share a bit with you about Masjid Wilayah. First of all, because it's special and unique in a certain way, and the guests, the guides will tell you why it's special. Okay. I just want to basically share with you in terms of logistics. What we have a big night for you. So after the tour, we will have a bit of a break for our prayer. Okay, that will be about 10 minutes. And I don't know whether you've had the opportunity to observe a congregational prayer where you can actually hear the recitation. So if you come in the day, so I was telling you we are known internationally, right? So international visitors who comes a lot of them comes in the day. They observe our prayer, but it's not audible because our prayer is quiet. But you guys are blessed because the night prayer, the sunset one and the one later at 8 o'clock at 8:20 is actually audible. So you actually can hear the recitation. So that is actually a very special event. Okay, because not everyone can witness this. Because not every mosque is open, right? So you are truly, really, it's a special event. So basically after the prayer, then we will then take you out for the night photography, because I know amongst you, there's about 6 of you who are avid photographers. And when I say avid photographers, I think from my experience in the past, they will have all the gadgets, as I can see there. Okay, so this group, we will have Sis Azlin. She's one of our guide, and actually she's my boss. She is the chairperson of this organization. So she is also an avid photographer. So she was telling me, no, 15 minutes is not enough. You have to give her 20 minutes. Okay.
The photos behind, most of them are.
Yeah, these are hers. Yeah. Amazing around the world. Amazing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so, maybe we can have a competition. Whoever.
And then we'll do a huge blow up.
Yeah.
everyone can gather back here. We have light snack because I know some of you have come straight from work. So some of you might be very, very hungry at that time. So please feel free to have the snack. And also it's an opportunity for us to have any question time because I know from experience, Malaysians just like to ask questions.
Yeah.